overlap down that right wing. Kling now is going to try to chip to Piperkoff. That didn't work either. But the ball's now with Freeman just ping-ponging around about 30 yards out from goal. Capo tries to move it forward. Can't do that. So Springs doing a good job in defence here. They're keeping Fort Lewis at bay, even though Fort Lewis passing beautifully. Here's Freeman. Fraction slow there. He was taken by from behind, and I think did he push his opponent there?
Yeah, look, this was a questionable call.
It looked like it was Freeman was going to get a free kick.
Yeah, I thought Freeman was going to get the free kick on that one, but the referee saw it otherwise, so he's a lot closer to the ball than we are.
Yep, he might have, Freeman may have tripped his opponent as the opponent went past. And
playing outside Mini than he does up top.
Yeah, playing forward is an extremely hard position in soccer, and Casey's got a lot of talent and plays a couple of positions, a bit more comfortable, as Warren said, in that midfield position. As Casey on the passes to his brother in the middle of the field, and now back to Jonesy, who's in the centre circle, passes over to Blackwell. Fort Lewis looking to come forward here, and they just continue to pass the ball, which is the right thing to do. Here's Piperkoff. He's already in the attacking area. He's about 35 yards out, slides one to Hong, can't get there. The defence anticipated that, and now Fort Lewis have to back up. As, bad trap there by the number 7, sent it straight to Kling. Number 7 for Colorado Springs, and that lets Fort Lewis come away again. Here's Madigan, who just juggled that ball a couple of times, and that let Colorado Springs in. And yes, the Colorado Springs player managed to kick it against Madigan out of bounds, throw in for the Springs.
Yeah, so we still got a 0-0 scoreline here, just under 18 minutes left in the first half.
Good job by the Springs. Knocked into the box, no danger here, because no players there at all forward for the Springs. Bounces once in front of Worth, he picks it up, he throws it out. Piperkoff goes to Kling. Fort Lewis looking very, very comfortable here as they just knock the ball around. But I know they're feeling like they'd like to take advantage of some of these attacks in the first half and possibly score before half-time. But we'll have to see as Capwell gets another touch and he goes to Kling. Kling a fraction slow, but he works away from his opponent and gets a left foot shot up towards the Madigan. I think it's going to go out of bounds, and that will be a throw-in for the Mountain Lions.
Yeah, Kling was just a little bit hurried on that, but that's okay. You know, there's no sense in giving over a ball cheaply there in the attacking zone. You know, you go ahead and throw that ball forward. And it was in the vicinity of Madigan, just a bit dodgy for him to handle.
Here's the throw in by Colorado Springs, but Madigan nips in there and heads it backwards. It's Jonesy running towards the corner flag. He's going to get there first. I think it may have already gone out of bounds. That's why Jonesy wasn't hurrying. And he just flips it to Blackwell with his hands. Blackwell is going to take the throw in. 0-0 here with about 16 minutes to go in this first half of soccer at Turks Field. And a nice crowd here today too on this beautiful fall afternoon in Durango, Colorado. And Blackwell strikes it along the ground. What a beautiful pass to Freeman, and he knocks it sideways. But the defender got there first, right in front of Freeman, kicks out of bounds.
Boy, as that ball is switching, Casey Dean is on his horse.
On the ball, and he's going to kick it right into the mix too, right around the 8-yard line, but Colorado Springs is there first, kicking it out with his right foot. It goes to, that's Dean helping cover for all those defenders who weren't back there, and a good play by Casey Dean to make sure he was following the coach's instructions there and get back and cover for the defenders. And here's Hong knocking it into the box. Is Blackwell was there, but he couldn't get on it.
Yeah, and the keeper spilled the ball, and Blackwell just overran that just a little bit in anticipation, and that ball just bounced away from him. As
off the goal kick, Casey Dean is brought down and he comes up limping, and the referee is, that's a free kick for Fort Lewis. Referee talks to that opponent. He just had wrong.
Soft drinks, snacks, hot dogs, and other concessions.
Really, as there's an offside here for Fort Lewis, the flag went up. The referee hasn't seen it. The flag comes down again. That's because
the southwest corner of Turks Field.
Circle and being challenged by Freeman, and the left footer goes up towards Blackwell, bounces once, but there's a player behind Blackwell who came in well for Madigan, kicked into Madigan out of bounds. Fort Lewis appealing for the double rebound there, but it didn't work, and it's going to be a corner kick.
Yeah, they called the ball went out of bounds, so
hopefully for the Springs into a good position. Ryan Worth ready. Bunch of players standing around the penalty spot. Something or other as more players. Okay, there was a sub going on for the Springs, but not for Fort Lewis. As here comes a corner kick, not a bad one either, landing in the right spot. Fort Lewis goes up, everybody misses it, and it runs to the player waiting behind. That's the Springs. He dumps it back in again. They go the highest, but they can't get a significant header on that. It goes out of bounds. And finally, Fort Lewis in a bit of a worry. Alexander has come on. Here's the goal kick, and already Colorado Springs back in possession. Good play by them, but not a good pass. But that player knees it forward to the midfielder who anticipated that well. As there goes a long ball over into the corner, chased by Blackwell, but the Springs player will get there first. Tries to nutmeg Blackwell, but it doesn't work. But it'll be another corner kick for Colorado Springs.
Yeah, so John, watch this closely here with number 13. It's obvious that number 13 for Colorado Springs, he's 6'5", and of course Fort Lewis has scouted these guys, and they know what's going on here. But yeah, Brett Blackwell is going to be man marking him, and it's going to be quite the battle.
Yep, he sure did. And there's another good one too, and 13 gets his head on the ball, but it's over the crossbar.
Yeah, he was under pressure. He didn't get a clean shot at it, so good job there by Brett Blackwell.
Absolutely. Blackwell was going up with him, absolutely both vertical over the crossbar, and that is a goal kick, and Worth takes it. It's a beautiful pass for a goalkeeper right along the ground to Piperkoff, showing some footballing field skills there was Ryan Worth with the beautiful pass, and it's with Capo. Piperkoff passes back to Kling, puts him under a bit of pressure, but a beautiful skill there shown by Kling to make the chip pass. Jordan Alexander might be offside. Yes, off the header by Hong. Alexander was offside. And about the Springs players are doing a very good job with that offside trap line being so high. As long ball by Colorado Springs headed away by Piperkoff, but couldn't control it. It was a high ball, and it went out of bounds. Just about 5 yards off the corner flag. Here's Colorado Springs in attack again. I'm just feeling their confidence growing all the time, Lauren.
Well, yeah, Colorado Springs, they came here to play, obviously, and we got a good match going on.
Here's a throw in, and Kling's the highest, and he heads it out of danger. Good throw in there, as Casey Dean again kicking long, and that's not going to work this time because the offside line trap is pulled way up, about 45 yards off the goal line, and nobody could get to that one. Here's Kling with another header, and this time Casey Dean had run forward. He wasn't in his normal position. He couldn't get there, and it's out of bounds. But the substitute Horn has gone on. Famous number at Fort Lewis, number 20. That's what John Cunliffe wore, and I hope he's not as good as Cunliffe, Lauren. Here goes the ball forward for Fort Lewis again, but they just haven't quite, they're not connecting between the forward line and the midfielders because Colorado Springs picking up a lot of these attacks by Fort Lewis and managed to clear the ball. As that number 20 gets his first touch for Colorado Springs, kicks it up in the air, but it's right out of bounds. Blackwell tries to throw it in. He can't get it to a colleague, but he gets up there high for the header. It's over Hong as Jordan Alexander tries to come in. It's back with Blackwell. It's ping-ponging around the half line. Well fought there by Blackwell to get it away from his opponent back to Jonesy, and now Kling, the captain, has it. Kling strikes a long ball trying to thread it through to Dean, but Dean just couldn't get onto that, Casey Dean, but he fights for the ball, but it did go out of bounds, well shielded there by the Springs, and it'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, it looks like we got another person for Fort Lewis College up on the half line. It looks like Dawson Emmerich is going to make a sub here, and Thomas Hong is coming off. And so is that Dawson Emmerich going up top, or are we going to...
No, they're going to put Casey Dean, I believe.
Yeah, Casey Dean's going to go up top and give Thomas a break and put Dawson Emmerich out here on the right.
Yeah, I can feel that something was needed changing there, and they've taken Hong away from the left forward position and put Jordan Alexander over there and put Casey Dean in his more normal position on the right. Let's see if that changes anything, as he is thrown by Colorado Springs. Attempted flick on there by Colorado Springs, totally missed. A fade by Jonesy as he sent his opponent the wrong way, and this left Blackwell and Madigan into the mix, and Dean's on the ball now, but he's a long way from goal up on the half line. Nice little pass to Alexander, but Alexander's pass goes astray, and Colorado Springs is going to come away with it again.
Well, Colorado Springs did a good job of catching, stepping in that passing lane there and blocking that pass so it couldn't get out to Madigan.
Oh, Jonesy trapped badly then, but he fights back. Oh, that was good play. Kling beautifully lifts his cleat high without committing a foul. He was careful when he did that. The referee respected that. Kling was able to get the ball down. Long shot from 50 yards out comes in. It bounces once. Ryan Worth has it. There's Emmerich's first touch, and he feels Piperkoff overlapping, but changes his mind. But Corey Dean stabs it to Piperkoff, and there's a beautiful pass in towards the top of the arc, but Casey Dean just can't get there from Piperkoff. Well played by that big number 13 and kicked out of bounds.
Yeah, Casey Dean was in there to really get a look at that ball, just trailed away from him.
Fort Lewis feeling a bit of pressure here. They wanted to score before now, but they just are respecting the fact that this Colorado Springs team is defending well. As Casey Dean touches it back to Cuppo, who touches it to Madigan. Down goes Cuppo, no foul, as Colorado Springs blasted into Madigan out of bounds. Cuppo wanted a foul there, but it wasn't on. 0-0 here, and we have 6 minutes to go in this first half. Fort Lewis now feeling a bit of pressure for a change, feeling like they should have scored, and we'll have to see how Fort Lewis reacts. 6 minutes to go before halftime. They just have to keep playing soccer, and that's always the plan. And as Colorado Springs come down this right channel, bad luck for that forward. He was about a long way out, 35 yards, well guarded by Kling, who's yelling upfield as the ball runs through the wood up there, and the toe poked away from him by Colorado Springs. A long pass, and it's over all the fullbacks' head. Beric Brackwell has to show his speed here, and down he goes. Will it be a trip, or will it be a safe tackle? It is, yes.
Corner kick.
It's a corner kick.
Yeah, it's off Brett Blackwell.
Tackle was okay, Lauren, but it came off him.
Yep. Yeah, Brett Blackwell got the last touch of the ball there and went out of bounds. So Colorado Springs, once again, really the only time Colorado Springs has looked dangerous is on these corner kicks.
Yes, big number 13. Lawrence talked about him before, 6'5", and he's right in the mix again. And tries to shake Blackwell off, but he does so, but the ball doesn't go to him. And there's a shot by about 22 yards out. Corey Dean to Kling. Kling with the long pass to Madigan, who makes it nice. He tries to pass it back to Blackwell, but it was an awkward ball, I guess. Tried to volley it back to Blackwell, did not work, out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for Colorado Springs. Mountain Lions giving Fort Lewis a full test here. They haven't really had any dangerous shots on goal, except for that one header which went over the crossbar, but they're giving Fort Lewis plenty to think about here. Out of bounds, and that'll be well guarded there by Blackwell and Jones. He didn't force that ball over the goal line. They knew it was last touch by the Springs. So that'll be a goal kick to Ryan Worth. Piperkoff going back to the pass, but Worth waves him off and decides to go the other direction. A clean pass out to Blackwell, who's all by himself. He can walk up this left sideline and going to hit it long, but he wasn't good enough. He headed straight back to Blackwell, who makes a beautiful trap in midair back to Jonesy. Alexander's worked off the ball, passed backwards, but Colorado Springs in possession again, but this pass goes astray out of bounds. That'll be a throw into Fort Lewis.
Yeah, that's the only drawback I see of Jordan Alexander. He gets pushed off the ball just a little bit too easy. I think maybe as he gets a little more experience, he'll be able to control that better.
We have seen that in a number of games, and it's just a matter of balance and just using your body more, but I totally agree, Lauren. It's a good observation. And it's back with Blackwell. He's up near the half line. He decides to send it. We are at Dirksfield. John Mahoney and Lauren looks with this live men's game, and there goes the ball. It's headed by Jonesy up to Dawson, and he gets sort of mixed up with Corey Dean, but both those players fight for it again. Nice little touch and pass by Emmerich to Corey Dean, but he's pushed off the ball. These players are muscular for Colorado Springs, but Corey Dean fights back, gets possession, gets it to cover. They're still in defense. And these long passes are not working for Fort Lewis. These midfielders are going to have to dribble this ball forward. All these long passes just aren't working to the forwards, as these Colorado Springs defenders are too good. We'll see some change in the second half, I feel, as to the way Fort Lewis attack. Here's Colorado Springs with the ball. It's been bouncing around, but the fullback has it. tries to go around Casey Deans. Casey Deans steals it, but is there anyone forward for Fort Lewis? There's Alexander, but there's too many players back, so it's cut back to Casey Deans. He's going to send it all the way to Dawson. Emmerich have a shot here. He goes onto his left foot. Oh, he tries for that corner, and it's in the goal! Fort Lewis 1. Colorado Springs 0.
I'm so happy for Dawson Emmerich. He opens the score sheet with a beautiful left-footed shot, and it was not struck real hard. He was just inside the box. He loops it over the top of the goalkeeper and into the upper ninth corner. Close. I mean,
all the players were celebrating then, and Fort Lewis, I think, breathing a sigh of relief.
It's great with just under 2 minutes left in this first half, and 1-0 Fort Lewis College.
Yeah, here comes Alexander down that left wing, but he's got lots of players guarding him. He's still breaking. Oh, his shirt's pulled. He appeals for it. Now he pushes his opponent in the bag, and the ref's going to go that way.
Well, now there, Jordan Alexander uses his body nicely and fights hardly and very hard, and is really in a battle, and he doesn't get the benefit of the call.
Oh, wow. Feeling for the keeper, because the keeper can feel it going over his head. Can't do a thing about it. As the ball went high into that left-hand corner. Bad trap out there by Capo as he lets that pass. They get it straight. Here comes Colorado Springs again. They're not, this game's got a long way to go. Fort Lewis 1 as Madigan gets the shirt tugged there, and he'll get the free kick about 12 yards back to the half line. We're under a minute to go in this first half of soccer. Fort Lewis 1, Colorado Springs 0. It's the free kick by Blackwell, and he just stabs it downfield. See, again, that's unusual. Normally Fort Lewis will be passing out of defence. Colorado Springs gets the ball, but bad trap there. Sends it over the line. Fort Lewis will have the ball. Can they make one last attack before time runs out here? As dumps the corner towards Casey Dean, but the referee blew the whistle and said that Fort Lewis took the kick. Took the throw in, that is 10 yards ahead of where they should have. He makes them go back, but that'll cause time to run out. And as time runs out, it's Fort Lewis 1, Colorado Springs 0 at halftime.
Well, John, we got a real match going on here today, a real dogfight, and fortunately, Fort Lewis College with the beautiful strike there by Dawson Emmerich from just inside the 18-yard line there, was able to just send a nice floater ball over the top and over the hands of the keeper into that far post. And man, 1-0. That happened with just under 2 minutes left in the game.
He had a half chance there of a right foot shot, and but the defenders were too quick. He went back to his left foot.
Right. The center back there kind of dove in, and Dawson brought it back over to his left foot, and did a good job of just for a second I thought he was actually crossing the ball, and I'm sure. Well, I'll have to ask Dawson later